Most founders fix the message, but many are going to look at the actual physics of distribution when they're running into a problem. I learned this the hard way when my reach and my views on TikTok dropped because I moved out of the United States. Turns out it wasn't the content, though. It was actually the system underneath my content, which was failing me. And I had to do something about it. I live in Barcelona, but all of my customers and most of my prospects are actually in the United States. I have some over here in Europe, which is great, but when I think about my TikTok videos, I want to mainly appear in the US. The content wasn't the issue, though. It was actually the distribution network and the system underneath of it. So I treated it like any other growth problem I would have. I wanted to isolate my variables, and then I wanted to run experiments to see how I could actually make a change. When doing some research and trying to figure out why I was not getting views, I was looking at the analytics and I started noticing that a lot of my views were coming from Spain, where I live, or even around Europe. And I was noticing a lot of countries who are English speaking more so in Europe were seeing my videos, but my videos were not really being seen by America or the US. Sometimes it's not the message, it's not the design, it's not the layout, it's not all the things that we think are pretty. It's the actual growth system we use behind all of it that controls the actual effectiveness of the program. And as a person who cares heavily about systems and growing companies through systems, this is one of the changes that I've made that actually helped me get my reach back. So if we look at these videos here, what we can ultimately see is that I even tested a video which would be want to build a successful business in the US, but I launched it using my Spanish SIM card. So if I go to my viewers, what we'll notice is that the United Kingdom was highest. We got a lot of other, I got very little US. Now, if we look at one of my other ones that I made sure to upload using my American SIM card. What you'll notice is on this founder one, if I go to my viewers, we'll notice that my United States is at 91%. And this is a similar result that we've seen over multiple videos. So if we look at this video, I also launched this one by using my American SIM card, 95% American. So now that I figured out the growth system, I'm actually able to do something about it. This is why growth systems matter, is because it's going to be all about building an assembly line where you can run your experiments to compound growth in your company. Make sure you fixed your distribution issues first, then worry about the silly little hooks and worry about your silly little outfits. But a lot of times, it's actually the system which is holding you back, and you've got to fix the system.